So one thing, well, not one thing, there's always lots of things. Probably only do one thing, but I was just thinking in this video, this mare, we've worked a bunch on the touchy horse and the fearful horse. But sometimes we just want to simply do our groundwork in the round pen rather than on the end of the lead rope. Other than it's easier for me to video, is to just sort of free them up. And she's really not tight or anything here, but free them up, see how they kind of are, and if they are a little tight, then you know about it. But at least I don't have a hold of the end of the lead rope, so she's got a little more freedom to do what she wants, and I'm not sort of losing some of that feel. And while I could just kind of walk up to her here and she would be okay, I'd like to see her. You see how her feet, there's got 3 reach for me. She wasn't quite reaching for me, and now at least all 4 feet reached in my direction. I want her to come in towards me. See how that right front is a little stuck this time? There, the right front finally came. Now the left front, you see it pretty sticky, and I'd like it to reach towards me. Now I'm kind of getting into the fence here, so I got a little change, but I'm going to try a draw again from the other side. I want to kind of stay the same distance because I want her to get closer to me, and as she reaches for me there with her feet, then I can kind of open that circle. Now I got full 180 to come back the other way, but if she decided to leave, I could help her to go. But you see how those front feet, see how it reached back? I want that front foot to reach forward to me. She's facing me just fine. There she reached, there she reached. There I got all 4 forward, but it's forward to the right. Now the hind feet aren't quite reaching, so I kind of just work my way back and forth, just like you would a baby with a lead rope. If they got stuck, you don't try to out tug of war them. You kind of take it to the side and see if you can break those feet loose. Now, if she didn't stay with me, then I could drive her. But she's kind of staying with me there. But see how the feet are crossing behind rather than forward, like that? That just shows a tightness and sort of a reluctancy on this side. There, the hind feet reached in front, but there it reached behind, see? But now we've got a little more of a 360 to see if we can draw her forward and to the left. Really stuck behind there. There's a try. Small try, but we'll take it. Smallest change, slightest try. If she overturns, I kind of brought my flag up. We'll just send her on. We'll get her forward from being loose. Jazz out. Dogs think they need to help a little every once in a while. We'll just get her feet moving, because I want to move her. Really, the whole thing to getting ready was I want to ride her. I like doing some groundwork, and it just shows me some things and shows you guys some things. See, the feet are stuck. Likewise, there she reached forward on that left. Good. I'm going to give her just a break. See if there's a difference if I give her a break. I'll try to go right again. She's a little behind. Maybe we got to drive her to the right a little bit to free her up. Kind of blocked off on the fence. And as I brought my flag up, she chose to leave. But that's okay. We'll send her again. We'll take her up to the lope. Mostly the transition's more bothered about the dogs. Oh no, out. Out. Good. Now, one thing with her sometimes, and it's something I don't want to get in the habit, is I'm just kind of standing here, but I'm going to start drawing even though she's at the lope, because I have less energy, and I don't want her kind of going into autopilot there, where she's like, I'm okay. She's been kind of taught to play ring around the retard, and I don't want to be the retard, so I want to try to draw her and not just have her go in autopilot like somebody would maybe a lunge line horse. I wanted her to think and always kind of coming back to the feel. So it's as important for me to have them slowing down energy as it is picking up. Now I'm going to just wave the flag and see what she does. There, she stepped forward that time. But I don't want her afraid of the flag. I don't want her to think every time I wave the flag she's supposed to leave. Now, she's not in trouble. She's not scared when she leaves, but sometimes she's like, okay, I just have to go kind of work my way around. I'm going to try to block her there just a little because I want to get through on this side. Thought about leaving, and then she came through with her feet. That's forward, good. Not a huge reach with the left front. Uno out. Now we're just gonna wave the flag a little. If she thinks she needs to leave, she's gonna make a decision. You can see the mind working. I'd like to have her pick forward there like that. Good. She first thought about leaving. Beautiful view of her making a decision. I'm gonna wave the flag again. Good. She thought about leaving, but she's trying to reach. We'll wave the flag again. She's thinking about leaving, or she's thinking about coming. Kind of blocking me from that left side. Just I'm aware of it. So now we've traded positions, but I want her to work at catching me rather than me working to catch at her. But that's fine. She can just work on her turnaround if that's what she wants to do. We'll see. There's a forward step. Good. We'll go the other side. And these things you just can't rush. But if you... Oops, she's thinking of leaving, so we're going to kind of bring up some energy with the flag. Bring up some energy with the flag. Uno out. Don't need the help. Now she's blocking me kind of from that right side. There, she put me back on that right side. We're just going to pet her, reassure. And give her a chance to come with us there. And that's where that sticky spot is. And some of it's just, she's kind of been off for the summer. We've worked her a few times. There we go. There's a nice forward step. Good. And I don't know how much we'll work at it, but it'd be good just to go a little bit and have her follow. Just to go a little bit and have her follow. Again, my goal is to kind of ride her today. There, we got her forward a little more. Good. Reassure. Again, it's not that she's afraid. She's just not kind of sure what to do and gets stuck kind of in work mode sometimes. Like to see her just a little more forward on that left side, if we can. See how she gets stuck there. There, she reached forward, but then she reached behind. It's not real freed up there to stay with us when she kind of changes eyes. There we go. See, this side's gotten much more forward. But the other side gets a little sticky. There we go. Good, and it should just be like leading them with the halter. I mean, that's kind of halter breaking, is not needing the halter, but yet we have the round pin to kind of help us apply pressure when she tunes out. But the goal is, like when you're working your babies, to have them so hooked on, like you can't shake them hardly, because they'd rather be with you than with someone else. Anyways, I hope these ideas help you. Go work your horse. Have a great day. Enjoy the journey. Happy trails.